Welcome, Virgo. This is your Taroscope reading for the week of January the 20th, 2014. So there's still something, like we're done looking within for the most part and having to pull out those lessons and reliving some of them and finding out what the lesson was in a past action, or something somebody said to you, or something you said to somebody, or how something worked out, or what you were led to believe. And realize it's all just lessons. And you're not quite ready to walk through. There's something from your past that you really need to revisit, and I think you know what it is, because it's keeping you up at night. It's making you worry, and really it's just thoughts in your head. Okay, you have to remember that we go through things in our life and we look back and we think we could have done this differently, or we could have done that differently. And there is nobody on the planet that can actually make an action to harm themselves, to hurt their lives, to hurt the lives of their loved ones. And even in the worst situations and the worst choices that we end up making along the line is only because we get years and years and years of learning piled on, and then we look back and we have all this new knowledge that we apply to the old situation, and we go, why didn't I do this? Why didn't I say that? And trust me, if you were meant to have the knowledge back then, you would have made a different choice. But you didn't have the knowledge, and you took the knowledge you had and you made the best choice possible, and it got you to where you are with the lessons you need to learn in order to go forward. Be proud of your accomplishments, your work. You're looking towards a very bountiful harvest, and yes, it's a lot of work and you're doing it well, and I think you have a balance on it, and I think it makes you happy. It makes you very content to stand next to your work and say, look what I've done. And so that's very important. If you're not already doing that, Virgo, you need to do that. You need to go inside and find your passion, your dream, and do something towards it. And it might not even be full time, but it just might be, you know, half an hour a week, or an hour a week, or a couple hours a week, or a couple hours a month. So if you don't already have that passion happening in your life, I think some of you do, but I think some of you don't. You're being pulled. You're being pulled with all your lessons, okay? All your lessons are so important on the road that you're going to be traveling. So you need to know your lessons, yes. Beat yourself up about them? No. And I see that's kind of you beating yourself up a little bit. Maybe finances aren't there for you right now, or you had some spending in the last little while that really you shouldn't have done. Maybe some bad investments happening. In some way, you might have mismanaged your money. And I think with a really close look, you can get on track quite easily. The other side of this card, because you do have the hard work card, is that you're doing a lot of hard work right now and you're not seeing a payout, and you're finding it hard to have the money to go forward, or you don't want to sacrifice your own personal money because you want to keep your business money, or but there's something that, you know, you're looking at your finances and it's kind of bringing you down a little bit. You can't be doing that. You are creating a thing of beauty. And there's more to life than a financial gain or stature in the community. Sometimes it's just what gives you balance, what makes you happy, is the most important step that you're going to be making. So you're creating something new. Look at how you're just exploding a radiance into what was just complete darkness. And you're contemplating a lot. You're really planning out your next steps. You're looking forward, you're looking behind, you're sitting down, you're giving thought to the universe on your next step and where you should be, and you're going to be getting those aha moments to move forward again. A lot is going to be sparking off and happening in your life. So 2 aces here. So there's going to be a forward movement, an actual action, and it is a creation of something that either you love or is loved or would bring balance and beauty to your world. But things are changing, and doors are closing and doors are opening, and that's exciting for you. So whatever's keeping you up at night, you need to address it, you need to work through it, you need to move on from it, and there is a lot of work coming, and you're not going to be able to really, it's going to be a juggling act for you, and you might not even know which opportunities to go for and which ones not to go for. If you're not in a job, more of a personal aspect, and you really need to look inside and figure out exactly what you want and what you want to create, and really go inside and find your passion. And if it's taking care of people, then donate your time to the hospital a couple hours a week or a month. They'd appreciate it. If it's animals, then go down to your animal shelter. Groom all the dogs, right? Pet all the cats and play with them. Whatever makes you happy inside. Painting and making films and taking pictures, and just whatever in your path makes you happy, and you need to go for it, and it's going to come on very strong for you, creating a lot of great work, and the money will come. So I think that's just about it, Virgo. Until next week, thank you so much for your views, your likes, your comments. Welcome new subscribers, and until next week, I love you.